Hi, and welcome back to Beauty with Lupus, and I'm Denise, and this is my mother, Georgia.
Hi.
And I'm going to do a quick makeover on her. We already did the primer of the face, which I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on her eyes for eyeshadow. It keeps your eyeshadow on much better. I really love this stuff. And then we used the Instant Lift Gel by Arbonne. This stuff is amazing, isn't it?
Indeed.
It takes your wrinkles away for up to, mine was like 8 hours. They say between 5 and 6 hours, but mine lasted 8 hours. And this is a wonder gel. I believe this was $36, wasn't it?
Something like that.
But I will put a link there below. I have an Arbonne lady that I go to, Linda Stanhope, and I already asked her, and she would be willing and happy to take your orders if you would like to order any of this. The other thing we have from Arbonne is a face primer, which I'm out of. This is the makeup primer. Oh my goodness, this makes you feel like you have a baby butt smooth face. It's really, really good, but it's empty. So I had to get new of that.
And how much we use it.
Yeah, between the two of us, it goes a lot. Then we have the Arbonne Corrective Eye Cream that you put underneath for your wrinkles and stuff. We used that. And then I used my little CoverGirl blendy stick for her
age
spots, liver spots, whatever you want to call them. And then we used the Arbonne Intelligent CC cream that we just got. It's tinted. This is 10-in-1 Beauty with Benefits. It's called Light to Fair. Oh no, I'm sorry, Light/Clair. I really need to put my glasses on for these things. This is really nice too. I put this on right after the primer. I used this first. And then we used, for yesterday, we went to Sephora and had a little buxom day, which we got our little wrist tattoos for. But they gave us some samples of weightless foundation, and I used Meet Me Latte on Mom. It was really, really pretty. But that's what her face turns out like before the rest of the stuff goes on. And you have to excuse me, my eyes have been watering all day. Allergies. Okay, so we're going to get started with her, and I'm going to use the Chocolate Bar eyeshadows on her. And she's usually a mild person for eyeshadows, so I'm going to try to do a smoky color on her. So, excuse me a second, I got to turn my case around here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I need my blender brush. I should have got this stuff together beforehand, but it won't take me long here. All my products in here. Alright, so first we need the smudgy brush, which is this one. And I'm going to use, well, let's do our highlight first, which we're going to use the Champagne Truffle. And that just goes right up here in your crease. Or, I mean, below your eyebrow, not your crease. And it looks thick and white till I blend everything in. So, don't get too scared of the colors. Can you turn your head this way a little bit, please? Thank you. Okay, so we got the highlighter on there. Alright, and before I do that, I think I'm going to do her eyebrows real quick so you can see the difference. She has very light eyebrows and hardly any there. With lupus, we lose a lot of hair. Like I said, it's an autoimmune disease. You lose your hair and your teeth start drying out, your eyes. That's why my eyes are watering very badly. I don't know, what else can you say about?
Well, because of the dry mouth with the diseases and the medications, as you said, your teeth start, well, in my case, they rotted one by one. Within a 2-week period, my dentist couldn't believe it, to the point where I ended up getting full dentures within a year's time. Kind of depressing, but you do what you gotta do.
Yep. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. It's a disease that is just taking over your body. And it's not a good disease, but you try to deal with it every day as best as you can. I mean, there's days where we can't even get up out of bed because it's just, you're so much in pain. Even though we are on a lot of meds and a lot of strong medications per our pain management, he just can't believe. My doctor always says, you're on enough medication to knock out an elephant. And it doesn't work all the time. But that's part of the disease, and that's part of what you have to live with. So, okay, I just used the Define a Brow light brown on her eyebrows. And then I'm going to use the Brow Sculpting Gel by Salon Perfect. I love this stuff. After you put your eyebrow stuff pencil on, you just kind of smooth this over and it blends with the gel. And boy, she's got darker eyebrows again already with that gray old hair. Okay, back to the eyeshadow. Okay, today I think we're going to use on her, let's see, we're going to do a very smoky color, so let's go with the salted caramel on the eyelids. Don't squint your eyes so much, please. Okay, that's the salted caramel. She keeps scrunching her eyebrows when I'm doing it. It's not, when, I know it's probably not fun when somebody else is doing your makeup, you're not used to it. When you're doing it yourself, you're like, oh, okay, and you don't scrunch your eyebrows. If somebody else is doing it, you're afraid you're going to get poked in the eye or something. Okay, that looks pretty already. And you're not allowed to see it till we're done. Sorry, the eyes again. Okay, and I need my... Is it in here? No, there it is. This is the smudgy brush, and I'm going to use, what is that called? Black Forest Truffle. And just check out the colors. Oh, let me turn this upside down so you don't get the mirror. But check out the colors in that. It's just beautiful. I really like it.
And they actually sort of smell like chocolate too.
Yeah, they smell very much like chocolate. The other thing I want to tell you is my camera, it's not a good one until I can get a good one. You might get bright, dark, and you might get focusing blur. And if you hear the noise back there, that's my dad playing with the dogs, trying to keep them content while we make this video. We have 3 dogs, 2 Yorkies and a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. And they bark through everything, so we have them back there so they won't do anything. So the Black Forest Truffle, put that in her crease right here. And you go back and forth like a windshield wiper. That gets it in there pretty good.
The other thing is when you get my age or older, your skin loses its elasticity, so sometimes it helps if you hold your eye out here while you're applying the shadow.
But they say not to do that because it causes more wrinkles.
Well, yeah.
And that's why we put that Insta Lift on from Arbonne, because that does help take the wrinkles out a little bit.
Your skin,
yeah,
so it doesn't do it so much.
Okay.
That Instant Lift is a miracle.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Now this is the number 71 blending eyeshadow brush, and you just take it and just smudge around and blend everything in its place. And this is good eyeshadow. If you buy really cheap eyeshadow at the dollar store and stuff, I tried blending it and it blended right off my eyes. This stuff is so pigmented that it actually stays on your eyes. It's really, really nice. It's worth the price because it lasts a while, because we don't put makeup on every day. So it lasts a while for us. Like this was $49 for the chocolate bar by Too Faced. And it's a good brand known. It's really worth it to me.
And it pays to get good brushes,
yes,
too.
And the good brushes, too. This brush here was $14 at Sephora. Sephora is my favorite store. Yeah, I know you guys already know that because I'm addicted to it.
We both are.
Yes, we both are. Okay.
And that blending brush is so soft, you wouldn't believe. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I really like it. This is the blending brush. And the bristles are just really tender. Whereas the smudge brush is just kind of hard. I see the dust come out of it. And then this is the eyebrow brush. This is from Eco Tools. I bought this at Walmart in a package for like $9. I had a bunch of them in, but most of my brushes I get some from Sephora now because they're nice brushes. And the brush I did use on her for the makeup, I put somewhere, I'll find, oh here it is the Tarte bamboo brush. This was $38 or $32. It was $32, and I love to put my makeup on with this. It's just so stiff bristled, and it really gets your makeup everywhere, your foundation and stuff. I really like this. I just got this a couple weeks ago.
It's a very dense brush, and it puts your makeup on very evenly.
Yes. Okay, so then we're going to do contouring, and this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I really like this too. This is in a very chocolatey color, and smells like chocolate also. Smell that one.
Almost good enough to eat.
Alright, so I'm going to contour right around her nose. You go from your eyeshadow, the end of your eyeshadow, down your nose. And this makes you have a skinnier nose. The look of a skinnier nose. How about that? So we put that on like that. And then we put it underneath here, under your chin. The whole way around under your chin. It just gives you a skinnier chin look, especially with us with turkey necks and double chins. I mean, it doesn't take it away, see, but it helps. And other people put it up here. I'm not sure the reason for that, but I'll try putting some up there and see what it does. They make a V right here, and then they put some right here. And then they put it on their cheekbones to give it depth. And just go along. Usually you're supposed to go and feel your cheekbone, but you can see it on us. We have very pronounced cheekbones.
It's the Indian blood.
Yeah. Then you take your brush and you blend it all in. Oops, I'm messing her hair up. I just did her hair.
Shame.
She has a hot date with Turkey Hill to get ice cream when we're done. We are ice cream eaters.
Such an exciting life.
Even though our teeth are so sensitive, well, they aren't anymore because they don't have the real ones, but mine are. I usually have to wait till mine melts down like mush, then I can eat it.
Or a milkshake.
Or a milkshake, then I can drink it through a straw and it doesn't bother me. Alright, so then we got that on. Now we're going to do the bronzer, and this is Wet n Wild Color Icon in 739 Ticket to Brazil. And this is just beautiful. This has a little star in it. And this is really good bronzer. You don't need much for this. I always put a little on and tap. And just brush around. Gonna have to fix that hair when I'm done because I keep messing it up. And then I always take it and rub it down here because like you're wearing a V-neck sweater. You don't want your chest to be whiter than the rest of your face. So I just take it and rub it all around where I would see. Okay, there we go for that. Put your head down some, please. Not that far. Right there.
If you're worried about your clothing while you're doing this, a tea towel tucked in your shirt would help a lot.
Yeah, but if it's good eyeshadows and stuff like that, you don't have much fall off.
No.
So you really don't need to do it.
Tap,
but
tap, tap.
yeah, you tap, tap, tap. Then I take the LA Colors Nude powder. And I'm sorry this is dirty, but it's been used a while. And I pat the noses to get the grease off. And pat up above where I just contoured because it gives it a highlight. And the chin where you get grease above the lip, and definitely the forehead. You know, us ladies always get greasy foreheads, and that's what they have them blotting papers for, which I do keep in my pocketbook, but, you know, put this on first so maybe it'll keep it from doing that. So the next we're going to do is the eyeliner, and I think for her I'm going to do the Avon Glimmer Sticks in Sugar Plum. It's number G1111. Oh, 3 ones. G111. Okay, open your eyes, please. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I apologize. I wanted to do the eyeshadow under her eye too for the Black Forest Truffle. You just take it and got some in your eye. I apologize. Keep your eye open.
Easy to say.
I know. And you just bring it. You have to keep your eye open so I can see it. You bring it from where your smoke is on the side. You bring it all the way across in a little line. She keeps closing her eye on me. Okay. Now since she did that, I have to wipe it off a little bit because she kept closing the eye and it was going under. Okay. I also want to open your eyes a little bit. No, open the eye. Okay, there we go. You know what? I think I'm going to use a darker color. I'm going to use the Black Ice on her. And you put a little bit.
Open or close?
Open. Put a little bit right here on the very end. Oh, it broke. Let's try a different black one. Let's try our Avon Go4 Blackest Night. Let's see if this one breaks. I'm not fond that some of these eyeliners are a little bit thin and they break very easily. Okay, now we're going to go across her eye. I'm pulling her eyelid down. You shouldn't do that, but she keeps closing her eye on me. So I had to keep it from closing. Okay, and let me clean that up a little bit. It's harder doing makeup on somebody else, so kind of make up a little mistakes and stuff. But you can clean them up. My next thing is the Dream Loom Touch wand. And it looks like this. And the color is Nude Chair. And this is to highlight your under eyes and where you just made a mess at. So you dab it on. And then use your finger and just dab across. And that highlights your eye and cleans up the mess you just made from it. Because you have somebody that closes their eyes during this. Okay. Alrighty. So then when we're done that, we're going to put, this is one of our favorites. This is Too Faced. I got 3 of them here. This is, the one set is this one and this is the other one. But this is the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes. Now my mom barely has any eyelashes left because of the thing, and mine are slightly going away. So this is the fiber and this is the mascara. But I also put on with it the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And they both have lots of beautiful bristles on them, especially the Too Faced one. It's got a really nice bristle with a hourglass shape. And then this one has just a little bit thinner of a one. And then we have the one that has primer or fibers on it, and it's real thin when you could just see the fibers on it everywhere. So what you do is you put on the big one first. You're going to have to close your eyes a little bit. I said a little bit, not all the way. Okay, open them up a little bit. Boy, it really is hard doing mascara on somebody else. Then you take the white one, which is the fiber. Let's get some of that fiber off there. It's like dry. There we go. Get new fibers on there. And you can really see the fibers on it when you put it on, so that's nice. It really gets on your eyelid or eyelashes for when you put your next coat of mascara on. And then you put another one of these on, and it just really draws it out. Makes them really a lot bigger, a lot longer, and luxurious, thicker, yeah. Oops.
I used to wear false eyelashes all the time if I was going out. With this, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, it really made a difference on her eye, that's for sure, or her eyelashes. There we go. Sorry, I made a smudgy because she blinked. Okay, and then I go for this one over top of that because it just really has a lot of, I think this has fiber in it also, because it has what looks to be fiber particles on it. And you keep blinking on that one. I'm going to have to put some more of that, no, keep your eye down, to cover up the mascara I just put on there because she blinked so much. Okay. Oops, sorry. There we go. And then underneath again. Because I didn't even get there yet, and it's got smudgies. What did I do with there? It is. I'm not a makeup artist, so this is why it's taken a little bit. I'm not like perfect. Now the bottom ones I don't put the fibers on because they're so small on her. It will get in her eyes, so I'm just going to use the Better Than Sex mascara. Because she barely has any eyelashes left there.
And with the eyeliner, you don't need that much.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't need much with the eyeliner. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take my trusty old, this thing is very old. This is probably as old as I am.
Yeah.
And you stick it on there and just squeeze a couple times. Same with this one. Open your eyes. No, look at the camera and just don't blink them. Open them like this, like normal. See, you can really see she has eyelashes now. Okay, last but not least, we are going to do blush. And then, if I can get it open. This is Color Workshop. I got this a long time ago in a kit. It came with a whole bunch of eyeshadows and stuff like that. They all look like this. Even the eyeshadows are like this, except they're little round circles. 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 10 of them in a case. But I've had it so long I can't even tell you where it came from. But I'm going to be using what's called sandalwood on her. And you just dot right here. And then you go across. Okay, and the last but not least is 2 other things we got sample packs from Sephora yesterday at that thing. This one's lipstick, which I bought, and this was the sample packet, which is lip polish. This is in Sophia, and this is in Menace. And she got, I forget what the color was, but I called it Vampy Red. It's really beautiful. It looks like something Dracula's wife would wear because it's so dark. If I can get this out of here. Okay, and then we also got the brush to go along with it because I could never get that little crease right here in my the Cupid bow. So this is called the Pro Lip number 81. And sorry it's dirty, I just used it. And then this is the Sophia, the lip polish, which I could probably use some right now. My lips are I'm going to give you a sample swatchy of both of them so you can see. This is the lip polish. When I'm done here, I'll give you a swatchy of the eyeshadow colors that I put on her also, so you can see that.
I love this color.
Here's the colors that I'm putting on her lips. Okay. Our neighbor dog is now barking. He's a German Shepherd and he warns us about everything. Close your lips, please. There you go. Somebody's out there. Oh, they went away, so he's really protective right now. We just saw the neighbors leave, so he's barking at anything he can. Okay, now we're going to put on the lip gloss. I don't need this. Go like this. Okay, rub. And what I also do is to bring out that the little lippy thing there, as you can use a little bit of highlight in that also. Oh, that's a little much there. Hold on. I always put it right here at the tip. And just rub it in a little bit. Just dap it in. And it gives it the look of a, that you have one of them little crease things. I don't know what you call them again. But anyway, so that is her look. And I wanted to show you the swatches of the eyeshadow real quick. I used the Black Forest Truffle on the smoky part, which is like a purple sparkly pigment. And then I used the Salted Caramel for the rest of the eyelid. And that's kind of like a tan color. They're very beautiful colors. So, let me give her the mirror so she could see what she looks like. I know a lot of people don't do this on the thing, but there's your face.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is beautiful, Denise. Thank you.
Like I said, for lupus, we have a really hard time putting makeup on, period. So, for us to do stuff like this, it's kind of fun and takes our mind off of things. I had like what you call a lupus fibromyalgia migraine today, which you get a lot of them, and I don't know the meaning of it, but you do, you get a lot of them. I mean, almost every day I have a small type of headache somehow, but that's why my faces look so puffy today. But if you have any questions or you want to discuss anything, leave a comment below. And I said as of February 11th, I'm going to be announcing a winner if we get 50 subscribers, so please tell your friends. And I forgot to bring the stuff up to show you, but one of them is a candle from Bath & Body Works. This is mine, but I have other ones that I'm giving away. One will be a product from Arbonne, and I have a couple other things that I'm going to throw in with it. Probably in my next